0556, Saturday the 16th of August 2025, for the 0559 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham. Why am I up here this early? My partner said they'd be on the first train that arrives in 3 minutes. That wasn't strictly accurate, was it? Because of Zarda's delay down, I've got to wait an entire hour and a half for him to arrive on the second departure from Grimsby. As I could have just easily, I've got the first bus in instead in 20 minutes. Got a Railtour this morning as well that Zander was supposed to be here for. Also, he said he wanted to see it. He ain't going to see that because he arrives half an hour after it leaves now. Right, train shortly approaching. Be a 4-carriage to divide here to then go to Northgate and Leicester. That's only 535. And it's only 512, completely empty. Next train, 9 minutes. Even first thing in the morning, they're going well before the train's ready. (0606) for the 0608 East Midlands Railway service to Newark Northgate. Right, off we go then. This only came in like 9 minutes ago from Nottingham. Now it's going back and then the other way. It's only 5:12. For Newark, with only the rear blind functional. Next is about 5 minutes from the opposite, well, from the same direction that came. Well, that's twisted back as well. Fun times. Right, 0612 for the 0635 Freightliner service from Ipswich to South Bank. So following this is then triple stay over train at 29, 31 and 33. Then I can take a PNB. Actually, I might just take that after this, bugger it. Then I'm back for those. And then 6:45 onwards. Yeah, fuck it. There were certainly a lot of people still out from the early hours when I got up here as well. That's why initially I was going to be meeting Xander up here. For his own safety. That would quickly. Here's the train. 56564. South Bank. Right, we've got 14 minutes to the next one. So we'll see you in about 12 of those. Oh 0628 for the 0629 East Midlands Railway service to Leicester. Right the way down the very bottom of platform 3B, because the arriving set from Nottingham half an hour ago pulled to the extreme end of the platform, meaning the Newark portion you could have called off platform 3. Because the front carriage of that was past the canopy, which then starts 3B. each of the A and B platforms here are separated by the end of the canopy. So if a train's across the canopy, it averages to be the whole platform, because then you can't move either side of it. Following this, we have 2 more trains. One's tour stock, one's empty stock for not tour. It's only 535. For Leicester. Right, tour stock through platform 3, then into the yard, and then into platform 4. As booked for some reason. It's already not going to fit on platform 4 because it'll probably be a rake of 11 carriages. And because he's then shunting into the yard, he'll be coming really slowly through here because 3B isn't yet ready. Train approaching. There'll be one more after this as well, but then it's platform 5. That was the 0632 West Coast Railway service from York. Next, the 0639 Northern Train service from Sheffield. That was extremely fucking rude. So it's only the newer pair that work fine at nights. That's gone. That's going. In the day this fucks off. 0636 for the 0639 Northern train service from Sheffield. Or 5269. From Sheffield. Right, next is him back out again in about 8 minutes. Oh 0644 for the 0645 Northern train service for Sheffield, which during the week is still completely liable to cancellation. Once this is gone, freight train currently at Pile Up, then we get the tour stock back into platform 4 and get the Azuma into platform 3. Could do both at the same time. Actually, that wouldn't... Yeah, that would work, because we always route the Azuma down towards Barnaby, don't we? For the platform overlap. And the tour's coming back out of the yard, so that does work. That would quickly. The train's coming, but I can't see. There he is. I couldn't see him then. 15269. Sheffield. Next, the 0651 service from Doncaster Airport to London Gateway. These have been routed through. Second and final train approaching. T6776. Joanne. Tilbury. O655 for the O659 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham. So if somehow you couldn't tell, this one is slowly starting to warble as well. Very, very subtly. If you've got a trained ear, you can pick it up. By means of audio, not physically, because that'd be weird. If there are people that do pick them up and steal them. There's many. The site of the old Wesdra is an example. And the next 5 minutes will bring the tour stock back in off the yard into platform 4 to then send it up to the northwest. As if that was right on command as well, because it needs platform 4. And these were still set against 5. But I was thinking as well, why is this tour booked almost an hour and a half earlier than the previous Carlisle tour we had many years ago? I think it came off of somewhere and then made here at 8:32. So why is this one then leave at 7 minutes past 7? Is it because there's now more to do in Carlisle? Because it comes back ridiculously early from Carlisle as well, but then it arrives back here about 10 o'clock. That's 3516. From Nottingham.
I wasn't quick enough.
No. O659 for the 0704 Northern train service from Sheffield. Railtour stop to settle in P4, and then we can reset the junction into 5. Yep, we do announce the charters now then, but without the destination. And we do have Carlisle in the system. That leaves in 7 minutes. Train approaching. One 95016. From Sheffield. Soon we've got 5 minutes till the tour's out. Just getting its second announcement as well, following the same policy as 752 as a standard service. Other one's just now finishing down. That brings us to 0706 for the Northern Belle, the 0707 West Coast Railway service to Carlisle, the 0707 LNER Azuma from Doncaster, and the 0712 East Midlands Railway service from Newark Northgate to Peterborough. Unless we're moving the Peterborough to 3, we don't have a platform currently. And the Azuma wants 3. The people waiting this side have just changed sides, failing to notice that there's a train passing there next on the other side at the same time this will leave. That's why I stayed over this side. I was going to move over, then I stayed here because of the bolage that's going to happen. Well, you've gone, yeah, platform 3 for the Azuma. These points haven't yet actually moved away from 5, so the tour's not ready. Oh yeah, 3B set for the Azuma. Towards Barnet Bay. Right, Azuma coming in first into platform 3. Still they're routing off of platform 4 yet. But that now makes the Northern Belle late. Which they mean we're delaying the Peterborough train as well. So all of those on platform 3 that are not boarding the Azuma are about to get completely blocked out. 105. From Doncaster. Railtour's been kept down. So they've thrown the junction yet though. And now we've got no platform 3 for the pending train, the opposite side. Oh, Railtour's been put up, we've been put up. Oh 0714 4. Nothing's changed since we went up 5 minutes ago. We don't have a through platform. We have a train that needs to come through that departs the other way in 5 minutes. We're on a platform 5A for 10 minutes. We can't run through 5B for half an hour. Platform 3's blocked for the next 50. There we go, right. So 0714, the delayed Northern Belle, the 0707 West Coast Railway service to Carlisle. Delayed by a fault on this train. Scarborough Castle and Conway Castle to Carlisle. Next, the delayed 0712 East Midlands Railway service from Newark Northgate to Peterborough. who has now gone 2 delayed as he was due in 4 minutes ago. Tours never leave here on time. I think maybe only 1 or 2 have to memory, and that's basically been it. We're the most unreliable place for starting rail tours. The first 100's just come in. Right, Peterborough's on the way in. Just currently being queued up in the tannoy system as they're focusing on the Northern. On 35.12. For Peterborough. Right, 6 minutes until the Northern's back out. Oh 0725 for the 0724 Northern service for Leeds. Said he was ready to leave in ample time. Given the data feed we get is about 2 to 3 minutes behind. I got the indication a minute ago, so he's been ready for the last 4 minutes, at least. Also a freight train way to come through as well, so that's going to wrap into the London if he comes next, even though he is early. Then he got to collect Xander from the station afterwards. Why are they so bright? Number 16. Only original number's the 6. For Leeds. Right, 1 next. Up we go. London out in 4 minutes. Morning. Right, so it comes out about 0727 now then. 0728 for the 0730 LNER service to London King's Cross. The contrast between day and night here, apart from volume, is ridiculous. That works fine at night. Doesn't like working in the daytime. Likes to run around in the night and then go really slowly to bed in the day. Beggars belief. Well, the station volume also increases around now. That's slightly louder than it was previously as well. Don't go down very far though. Even the wee-woos are up for good measure. After this, I need to walk around to the station front regardless if we stay down or not, pretty much. Because Andrew will be arriving on platform 4 imminently. He's currently over at Cherry Willingham. Well, these have gone straight for P4 by the looks of it. So we're going up after this. $801.05. The London King's Cross, one of the only London trains that will remain operating at the exact same time as now in the December timetable change. All the others will move to 20 minutes past the hour. That'll do. Let's see what happens for the rest of the day. Because I ain't got a clue anymore. I didn't in the first place either.